Hello everyone. Now, if you follow my channel, you know I bring you the Thai car scene, but what I really want to do is bring you the detail, the innovations, the interesting things, get under the skin and tell you what's going on. And this, VeilSide, I've been meaning to bring you VeilSide for a long time, but I cannot leave it any longer. And I'm right with this incredible new RX-8 build, Neela's car from Tokyo Drift, from the Fast and Furious movie, with this incredible paint job. And let me get my face out of the picture and show you that, because that is absolutely amazing. I take you right around the side and you look at that color scheme and the work that has gone on just to finishing this car before you even get on to the VeilSide body kit and all the details. The quality is incredible. And the next door from the same movie, we've got the 350Z, and this is a brand new build, Hans RX-7, built up completely. I can't say replica or copy because this is a genuine VeilSide kit. Everything is 100% VeilSide. Everything has been done 100% to the movie. So it's another unit of that car, we should say. And this car's actually been signed by hand as well. It's actually a new car. It made its debut at Retro Havoc a couple of months ago. And then it also appeared at the RX-7 day a couple of weeks ago, which you've seen on my content. And it also appeared at the Rotary Day as well, which is coming up on my content. So it's been getting around. This 350Z has been around a little while as well, and it's absolutely beautiful. The quality here, the carbon, the wing, I love the VeilSide kits and the badging in there, big twin exits. And this is just incredible. I mean, I got to go back to this again because everything is absolutely perfect, even right down to the audio board in there. Big nitrous bottle sitting in there. In fact, the window is down so we can have a look and we can see the signatures on the steering wheel, hand signature and the CEO of VeilSide on either side of the steering wheel. That is just completely amazing. And I actually love some of the original details, a few of the scuffs on the original parts, VeilSide seats. This is an incredible car, but I want to go back to this RX-8 because this is a car I haven't seen before, and it's unbelievable how beautiful this has been done. And there's a lot going on. Now, Conrad, the VeilSide importer, he kicked off with VeilSide maybe a couple of years ago, and it's just blown up completely. VeilSide is not just merchandise, it's not just parts coming out here. They're also building a car at the show. And that just shows exactly how far VeilSide in Thailand has got when they'll build a whole car live at the show. That is mental, that is crazy. And they have started, when I'm making this, it's 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon. We can see the VeilSide wheels, and I mean, they couldn't be anything else but VeilSide with that split rim, with that finish, and of course VeilSide written on it. And the tyre size, if we look, 275 30 19s. This is a brand new GR86. You can see the stock bumper has dropped off. They started about 30 minutes ago. It's actually 3:30. They started at 3 o'clock. So I'm a little bit late to the party to see this. But now they're unpacking boxes and they are getting to work. And that's just completely mental. And I love that they're doing this at the show. And I love that this is where VeilSide in Thailand are going. And this really says it all about Thailand. That's one of the things I'm saying at this show, how car culture is moving on, how it's getting bigger, it's getting bolder, it's getting more exciting, more professional, the full joined up package. And this really demonstrates that. And you can see the VeilSide pieces are coming out there. We can see the original bumper has come off. You can see the car sitting there. In fact, I think they are really busy trying to work out which part is in which box. This guy is looking pretty relaxed. You can see the bonnet has gone on. You can see his mechanics are sorting out the wings. Here's the front end clip. There's the old GR clip, and they are hard at work. We've got a long way to go, and that is just absolutely amazing. And if you ever thought that the CEO of VeilSide would be sitting up in some office somewhere looking at PowerPoints, that was definitely not true, because he's actually here, hands-on, putting this kit on. You can see the rear 3/4 has gone on. They're now pulling the original skirts off. I'm going to get Conrad to talk me through these cars over here because they're absolutely fantastic.
Okay, so welcome to VeilSide Thailand. So this year we are exhibiting many of VeilSide cars, but at our booth we have 3 Fast and Furious iconic cars from Tokyo Drift sequel. The first car is the RX-8. So this car, the most consuming process is the painting, because this car we have to paint in shades, right? And we call it Reverie. It's the American style of car decoration. You can see that you can touch it. There is no. I mean, I don't know how to say it in English, but this is smooth. It's very time-consuming process and very difficult because you can do it once and cannot retry. This car is the DK's car from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift as well, based on the 350C. The highlight part of this car is the semi-matte paint. This car is not matte and not fully shiny, so this is different from the other two cars. And then we cannot skip this car. It's the Fortune 7, the most iconic VeilSide part. This car, the owner of this car tried to build this car 100% same as Han's car in Tokyo Drift series. Same color, same detail.
Right, the bonnet is going on, and that, to be honest, is probably the easiest job of the day. They basically got to take the old one off, use the existing hinges and bolt the new one off. After this, the job is going to get a lot more serious. It's 3:15 on Saturday afternoon. It's about 24 hours since I checked in on how this was going, and it is looking, to be honest, almost finished. The whole front clip is on. The bonnet, which we saw, was on yesterday. You can actually see the air ducts cut in there. And you can see it's a big one-piece composite piece, some aero details there, and a big wide body, barge boards there. The guys are busy working, so we'll get right out of their way. But actually, when we get around the side, there is still quite a lot going on here. The front end is on, and now it looks like they're putting the skirt on. So they're building it from the front to the back. You can see a lot of Toyota parts, original parts here, but this is already looking good. I kind of like this style there, and we've got a swage there as well. A lot of pieces to go on here. So we get right around here. The CEO is looking pretty relaxed, drinking his Starbucks there. He's looking pretty chilled out, man. And this is going to schedule. So it looks like the side skirt is going on right while I am here. And they are doing an absolute perfect job because they want to get this exactly right. You could probably build this in a few hours if you tore the parts off, throw the new ones on. But these guys are meticulous. And now we get round the back end and look at that. It looks like we're in the middle of a garage workshop. All the back end is gone. We can see the rear bumper here. We can see a ducktail here on my shoes. And you can see more parts here, the rear 3/4. And you can see them measuring up the skirt. And also we've got a lower, what looks like a diffuser down here, but don't quote me on it. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to go away and I'll check back again in a few hours. And again, we've got the CEO looking pretty chilled out with his coffee. So we're going to have a look around. The rear wing is going on, man. And you can see, obviously, this guy is a perfectionist. This guy is an artist with what he's built. We're going to nip around and have a look. And you can see that is really hands-on management. He's checking exactly how that fits. That is kind of one of those moments in life when you really see someone who's a legend from magazines, from films, and you actually see him working on his own creations. But I don't want to get right in the way. Well, I want to get right in the way. I hope they're not going to kick me out of here, but that is work and that is perfection. That's perfectionism. And we can actually see these are all genuine VeilSide parts. Even this small part has a batch number, and this is 0004804, and you can see the stamps on it. So every single part has a batch number and a history. That makes it very special. So the VeilSide booth was somewhere over here, and down here we have a row of 5 VeilSide combat kits. And I'm going to start here with the R34, because to be honest, probably my favorite VeilSide kit is the VeilSide Combat for the GTR R34. I absolutely love this kit. It's wild and it's aggressive, but it just works really well. And it gives the GTR just a different dynamic. It gives it a bigger, longer, more chunky race style feel. The way it comes out here, it really gives me the feel of a Super GT car. And the VeilSide style here with it flicking up at the end of the splitter, and these intakes here, the way it bulges out, that's pure VeilSide. And that is really huge with the big mouth there. They've got a mesh in the grille, composite bonnet with a lot of different detail going on. And that's what I love about VeilSide as well. They're not stuck with conventional thinking. They just go crazy and they do what they want to do. And this kit, I think, is really, really good. You see the exits here, it's all open down into the wheel, and these pieces in there, and you can see this carbon fiber inside. Really, really beautiful car. And again, how this has been integrated, that intake there, and then the big back rear wing. And the way in real VeilSide fashion, it just comes out and goes back in. These boys build wild, and I love this kit. but I don't want to stop on it all day and make a whole video. We've got VeilSide Supra Mark IV, and this is also nice with this detail there and that rear wing and the real VeilSide style wheels. I mean, the thing with VeilSide is they could show you 1 square centimeter of their product and you would know which product it is. That shows how distinct their brand is. A huge nose on that. That is huge and aggressive. That is a frog on steroids. And then we get to this MR2 build, which has just been done and was unveiled a few days before the show. And probably the most interesting thing about this, it's got a fixed roof. There is no T-bar, and that is almost impossible to find in Thailand. The work Conrad, the importer, had to find this car was half the job before he even started, and the detail is fantastic. These big rear wings, you can see it's flipping out there, and then down the side, these huge intakes, man. Periscope there is really nice. VeilSide seats and steering wheel, and the VeilSide MR2 Combat there, and of course the VeilSide paint color, and that huge mouth on the front. That is very interesting. And also apparently he had a big problem finding the wheels because they're not made anymore, and he had to look around everywhere for them, as well as looking around for a fixed roof car. Then we get onto a VeilSide Sylvia, and that is also really nice as well. I'm going to spin right round that because you've seen all these cars before, and I'm going to stop on this one. This is the last one I am showing you, and that was a Supra Mark IV once. But I don't know, that is just crazy. I mean, this kit for the Supra is a mental. You can't even tell it's a Supra anymore. I mean, it looks like a Bentley gone absolutely mental. It looks like Mansory has done a Bentley. That is completely crazy. I don't know what to say. I mean, VeilSide, you either love them or you hate them, but I think most people love them, and they have that movie connection and everything going on. So we're going to go back now and I'm going to check how this build is getting on with the GR86. Now, it is coming up to 5 o'clock. It's actually only about 2 hours since I looked back in on the VeilSide build. I mean, I left it 24 hours and then 2 hours. But now we can actually see the front end is on, the bonnet is down, and that does not look like a GR86. The side skirt is on, the 3/4 is on, and in fact we have the CEO right here getting his hands dirty working on this build, and we have Conrad there as well, and it is coming together pretty well now. In fact, they've only got the back end left to do. Right, this is a better position. We can see what is going on. Looks like they've got corner pieces they're working out, but now we can see the side of the car. It's looking pretty good. So Sunday afternoon, it's time to make my final visit to the VeilSide booth and check out the finished GR86. Now, before we hit into it, I'm just going to say they actually finished it last night. They did it in about 24 hours, maybe 30 hours, meticulously in detail. But I was so busy last night, I just couldn't stop. Anyway, here it is. That kit is a pure VeilSide. I've never seen this before, and it is really strong, really aggressive. What you'd expect from VeilSide. When you look at a VeilSide, you've got to take it in and think about it. And there's so much going on here. So many planes, barge boards there, a swage there, big ribs in that composite bonnet, and it's sitting on big 19-inch VeilSide wheels. But I think really where we get to the VeilSide unique stamp is that 3/4. I don't know, that flows out like a river or something, if you get what I'm trying to say. The top is flowing out into a huge ducktail, and then we've got another piece flowing down into the rear bumper. We've got a big cutout there, and we've got another cutout below it, and those 19-inch crazy wheels. That is something that you need to stop and look at and take in. So this is a VeilSide car now, built at the show. Man, we're really going places in Thailand with a car scene. So that's the end of my video. I wanted to bring you that build. I want to show you some of the VeilSide cars. I started here with this RX-8 with the 350Z and that's RX-7. So I'm going to finish right here again with these 3 cars. So as always say at the end of my video, thanks for watching. I really wanted to bring you VeilSide for a long time, what they're doing in Thailand, because it's big, it's ambitious, it's bold, and it's connected with people. So I'm done. Anyway, for a ton more content on the Speedfest, on VeilSide, the modified scene here in Thailand, you know my channel. Hit me a sub, please. But now I need to get back to the main show. I'll see you soon.